The Zoth versus Tyrande!
You give me strength.
All eyes shall be opened.
Camera. Jeremy camera. Oh lord. Scared me a little. Y'all might notice that my border ain't exactly. When I loaded up my stream, it just went away, and apparently when I go to... Yo, what's going on, Dark Bounty? What's going on, Rain? Have y'all here? Why is this not coming through very well? Ha! Hold up. Alright. Here we go. How's this? This must be much... A bow. Ba-bow. There we go. There we go. Okay. I figured out what was wrong. Ba. So that's still working. All right, perfect. I messed with the... Okay, guys. I messed with a lot of settings. So this is going to be a very impromptu stream. This is going to be like another attempt at a first step in trying to do some other types of content, some variety of sorts, except not exactly variety with gaming. Doing some music. Got the music in my soul, dude. But nah, it's just like later today we're gonna try it. We're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna literally crash course it. There might be a couple of technical difficulties that I know how to solve for. Y'all might notice that the dog cam is not there right now. And that's because the dog cam is being used for something very important. And if y'all have been in the Discord, y'all probably have already seen like a little bit of a teaser. Also, the priest matchup. How good is this matchup for the Warlock? I want to say this is like supposed to be unlosable.
Bring guidance.
But I'm a greedy gamer. I'm a very greedy gamer at times. Okay, so I think we just play the Imp Gang. And then next turn we've got this into this. Happy birthday, dude. The big 30. Any big plans? I've got big plans this weekend. In terms of like celebrating, going out, enjoying myself. I'll be, you know, going to a concert. I'll be having a fun time there. Alright. Let's keep doing this. Just make sure this minion is dead. We've got this a boost in, and now we got this. Save this for when it matters. Yeah, birthday stream, but no front page. Not this time. It's been a minute since I've been given a front page stream, honestly. I think it was the last birthday that I did. And I've applied for it every single time. But they keep denying me for some reason.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
And it's like, some of the days that I tried to apply for were like big content drop days, you know? Like a new expansion day one. Oh wait, I'm big dummy. Should have played this so that way it could have been a 10-10. Whoops. Don't worry, there are no misplays today. There are only good vibes. 340 on his birthday. Let's go, bro. Yeah, Dark Buddy, I think you in particular are really gonna enjoy this new setup, you know, in terms of like I think you guys are gonna see the effort that I put into at least making it presentable. Because I could have been very bare bones about like how it looked. But then I remembered a very important lesson when it comes to anything music related. You don't listen to a concert, you watch a concert. You experience the concert. You know? What does somebody say when they went to a concert? They saw. They didn't listen. That's implied.
Brilliant.
All right, there we go. That's a lot of actions. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. Yeah, no misplays, just happy little accidents. Exactly, dude. Where's my birthday hat? I may not have a birthday hat, but I do have.
That's interesting, but I sure don't care.
I mean, okay, I guess you could see what this is. I don't know why this is here, but
Feels birthday man happy feels birthday man birthday feels birthday man Clark feels birthday man Hells feels birthday
what's going on,
man
Necro
Queen
Dan?
feels birthday man.
Thank you for the birthday vibes. The 10 months. Thank you for the 10 months. I was about to say how I don't exactly have a birthday hat, but I have a birthday outfit. You know, like at least I got the Aussie outfit. I've also got the pants, but it's hard for me to show them off right now. So, bada bing, bada boom. All right, so what did he do? He got rid of my shit. How am I actually supposed to like win this game? Especially when I'm drawing so many more cards. Like I have to literally beat them to death one way or another. Because I can't just do this and throw a 10-10. Could also throw out the cranium. Kind of hard for him to deal with cranium as well.
Get it off! Get it off!
Oh, now I got that. Okay. I always feel awkward trying to pressure a priest in this matchup. Oh yeah, we also fixed the emote wall as well. Lots of changes today. Yo, thank you YouTube. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Happy birthday, brother. Hope you have a fun one. Oh, we're gonna have a fun one. And just so the YouTube stream is aware, when we start playing drums later today, which is what's gonna happen. Oh yeah. When we start doing the music part of the stream, I'm gonna have to close the YouTube stream, just because you guys are literally not gonna be able to hear the music on that end because of how the settings are made. I don't have audio splicing, so. Okay, hold on a second. Is this a game where Cho'Gall just ends it all? Because they're only gonna be 4 force, right? Oh wait, no, they gain +4/+4. Okay, regardless, still pretty good though. Still pretty nice, if I do say so myself. Clark, I need the new address so I can send you the walker. Oh, don't worry, dude. It won't be that bad, okay? It won't be that bad. 30, holy, yeah, I know, gamer. Like, how do you think I feel about all this? You guys, like, I started playing like Hearthstone somewhat seriously when I was like 22. Here I am 8 years later. Shavak coming in with the prime. Thank you for that support, man. Hope you're having a good one. Thank you for accompanying us during the birthday stream. All right, hold on a minute. So I've only heralded twice. My board immediately got cleared again. I could just play Annihilation to get 8/8s. It's got 1 Ruin left. So I gotta find a moment where like Ruin doesn't win the game, right? Deathwing could also be a way of recovering tempo. We have Ultraxian and Catacombs. So I feel like we're just supposed to Herald here then. So we're playing these cards to get them out of hand. I don't think we want to keep drawing too much here. Because then we're just going to fatigue out and just die. Because we're also going to pull these out from the deck. But then again, we're always going to fatigue out, right? So we just always go for the mana cheating then. Discount the Deathwing. Maybe set it up with this. Alright. I can live with this. Deathwing is now 6. Potentially 5 if I overdraw it. How come you decided to include show now when you said earlier you did not like... I mean, because I'm just testing the deck out.
P.S.
Like,
Don't look at my age.
I don't like him, but he seems to be fulfilling a purpose now that the meta has slowed down. But at the same time, I'm kind of still dying here. Yo, me coming in with the 2 months. Good to have you here, man. Thank you for that birthday cheers. Yeah, P.S. Don't look at my age. Don't worry. If you don't look at mine, I won't look at yours. However, Shrek, I'm looking down.
My family, my rule.
So he still has a ruin. I would hate to be ruined.
There's a pretty big deal in here.
Because part of me was thinking about just playing this. Now that I can make a 12-12 out of nowhere. Yo, what's going on, Birch? What's going on, Mush Umbreon? Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yeah, we also have some old man emotes as well. We have lowercase unk and uppercase unk. Throwing the Aviana down? Okay, so we definitely want this damage to be going face, but how are we dealing with this minion? Is this ever a time to just play the Deathwing? No, I feel like we have to space out the resources, right? Got Deathwing, Shrine, Viper. Ayo! Itch coming in with a 10 gifted. Let's go. Putting us, was that 5 or 6 away from the art stream? Oh, man, it's definitely going to be happening today, then. Yo, Itch coming in with the gifted to Kita, Cat, RN, Jesus Bless, Dexter, 182. Okay, I gotta be right there. Hold on. Oh, good lord. I don't want to overcommit is the issue, you know? Like, one ruin goes very hard. I don't know, dude. I feel like this just isn't the time. It isn't the time to go in. We gotta wait. Gotta wait it out, bro. Yo, hype trade level 4. Hey, yo, there we go. Yo, if you guys got a prime, now is the time. Because this old man... He's doing fine, okay? Don't worry. Like, he may seem like he's not, you know, like, he might have some couple moments where he's, like, you know, reminiscing or whatever, but he's okay. He's okay, don't worry. Don't worry, this old man is just fine. I couldn't think of another rhyme, so I just went with fine. Oh, Lord. Okay, maybe I was supposed to go a little harder here. But then again, he does clean up everything. I can eat, make a 12-12. Especially now that the Karazhan location is gone. Oh, man, this is annoying to clean up after, actually. This into this. This into this into this.
My readings are off the charts.
Then again, I could just Annihilation and clean up everything and get the 8/8s again. Low key, that just probably is the play. Alright, I have an idea. So we Annihilation. We play the Smuggler. We do this. If he kills everything, we go for Deathwing. And we just keep pressuring this way. We every single turn, we're like gonna try and present a lethal. There might have been an argument to save this minion, though. Yeah, one less minion might have actually been the way to go here. Because not... Oh, do I have to worry about these freaking quests, though? Wait, can I steal both of them? Still one of them pretty well. But can I spare a dime? I mean, dude, who's got change on them nowadays? People rarely have cash on them nowadays. People keep asking, you know, hey, spare some change. And I'm like, bro, I don't even carry cash. Spare $1? Bro, I could give you, you know... Man, I'm not going to actually give my credit card, but... The change reminds me of the South Park episode. Change! What is it doing? It's dying.
Brilliant.
Alright, let's get the Deathwing out finally. Goodbye. Hello. Let's see what's in the deck. Sinestra needs to be played next turn, I think. Just throw that damage to the dome. Okay, that's annoying. 4 or 5 Dark Gift on a minion I really don't care about. I discard a Hellfire, that's a little annoying. Order lull. Alright. It's a little scary, not gonna lie. All of his cards are freaking 1 mana now. Does Clark have birthday beer for the evening? What? I don't think I'm gonna do much drinking on stream. Maybe 1 beer at the very most, because I have to, you know, be clear-headed for some of the things I'm gonna do! Oh, no. At the same time, that's most of his turn to do this. And this will kill the 12/12. I think I'm fine, actually. Hold on. Oh, wait, that's right. His cards are freaking 1 mana. Oh, I forgot for a moment. I have Sinestra in the deck. That's like pretty much my only win condition at this point. Yo, what's going on, Deathstalker? Happy birthday, Clark. Wish you all the happiness and health and luck in the world. And as always, good RNG. Keep up the good work. Thank you, man. I'm glad that I can continue to find wacky ways to keep this game interesting. Oh, no. Yeah, dude, how do you even beat the priest if they just always have the ruin? Even if I would have, like, spaced out my resources, like, this wouldn't have helped. It was a 12/12, but, I mean... Wait. It missed the Sinestra. I don't want to miss the Sinestra. I have to go for something crazy here. Holy fuck! My deck, come on, my deck, my deck. Oh, baby! Wait a minute. Okay, oh, wait, okay, a lot of shit went into his deck. I'm not very happy about that. But at the same time... Like, I mean, I have the Phykeck in my deck. I have one of the... Dude, I really didn't get that much. I got the freaking arms and the wings, but I didn't get the actual Colossi. Wait, he's attacking it? Okay, damage. Dude, Fyrakk is all... Oh, no. He immediately draws into the Cho'Gall. He immediately drew into the Cho'Gall. Yeah, dude, he actually got more of the cards in his deck. Okay, that's right. Eat the arms. I'm fairly dead here. Ah, jeez.
What to burn next?
I'm going to be a real
Well, I'm gonna lose the quest reward, unfortunately. But at this point, fight kick all the way. Steal the Cho'Gall? Eh. I really don't even, I don't even care about the deck at this point. Like, if fight kick doesn't do this next turn, we're never winning. Like, we're literally all in on fight kick. Like, cause this is just gonna continue on, dude. Like, we don't have time to steal this and deny this and let these minions get larger. Oh my god, come on, fight kick. Like, nothing but fireballs. Come on. No way. No way, right? Oh, I'm dead. Oh, but come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. What is this? Just, all right. Just, yeah, all right. Immediately, the first two cards just, you know, immediately die. I mean, I probably wasn't winning that in a lot of situations, but holy hell. The double Hellfire without even a second thought. Fikek, you bastard. Yeah, I know, right? That was so anticlimactic. Like, I was like, oh, wait a minute. I can't end my turn? Wait, is the game over? And then I was like thinking of how it was possible. And I was like, wait a minute, but if the freaking Soothsayer dies, and yeah.
Versus Rexa.
Yo, Ranger coming in with a 13. Good to have you here, man. Thank you for the support. Welcome back to the Horde. Glad that you can join us for the birthday shenanigans. I'm definitely going to have to practice the Priest matchup, because, like, I don't know how you win that matchup. But at the same time, I feel like my opponent did just have, like, the important answers when they needed it. And maybe there was one turn I could have, like, gone a little bit harder to just try and end the game. Because, like, if you make the game go longer against the Priest, they're just going to bide more time, right? Yeah, one way to go out on your own. Well, it wasn't even on my own terms, though, YouTube. Like, it unfortunately was, you know, hey, I'm your only chance of salvation. And it turns out, hey, I didn't know what I was doing. I blew us up. And then you just both pop up in heaven or in hell, wherever you're gonna go. And then suddenly it's like, well, I mean, I tried, right? You failed, Tom. That's what happened. You failed.
HDD Mr. Streamer. Wish you a great year.
Yo, Indy coming in with the donation, the birthday donation that is most likely going towards some birthday beers at some birthday shows. This next weekend, I've got a whole like day planned, and I haven't been to a concert in like probably about like 8 or like 9 months at this point. The last show that I went to was a Black Sabbath tribute show. And I'm going to go see a Nirvana tribute show. So, it's going to be fun. Looking forward to it. And apparently, one of my friends has actually played with this band before. So that'll be fun to potentially hang out with them as well. Doesn't Blizzard know it's your birthday? I'm not sure. I mean, there's a couple of people at Blizzard that definitely know because I made a tweet at midnight and a couple of people that I know have responded to it. Yo, Right Oars coming in with the 26. Good to have you here, man. Thank you for the support. Welcome to the Horde. We are now 4 subs away from the art stream happening, which might be happening later today, depending on how the music stream goes. Okay, Hellfire cleans up board. I guess I could just prep this and maybe have like a lifesteal turn here pretty soon. Thing is, this guy's kind of throwing a lot at me right now. Guy's throwing a lot at me right now. Oh, my Lord, Wright's coming in with the 5 gift. Well, there you go. It has been hit. Not only the, okay, hold on a minute. This another sub. So 6 gifted subs. So he gave 6 gifted, but 7 total subs because he just resubbed. You see what he just did there? You guys see the lines I'm trying to throw out here? Okay, hold on a minute. This is gonna be 4 mana. Okay, oh, dude, he's actually really close to this. Oh, I'm thinking way too hard about this. Wait, I have an idea. This can stick. I could use this next turn. I can also use this to summon big board and then maybe try to close out a game here. Like, the other idea was to use that with the lifesteal, because I definitely feel like I need some healthy in this matchup. Yo, Tej coming in with the 4 months. Welcome back, Tej. Thank you for that support. Welcome back to the Horde. You know, Tej, every single time I see your name, I keep thinking about that one graffiti that I ended up tagging you in the Discord. I don't know if you guys know, but every now and again I go out and I experience the town, And one day when I was out perusing, there was some just graffiti of literally the letters TEEJ. And I literally couldn't believe it because I'm like, is this like actually like a thing that I don't know? Is this like a term? Is this like a, some kind of slang? Oh, I'm just dead, aren't I? Yep, I'm dead. Oh boy, do I not like this deck. Oh boy, do I not like this at all. Oh, I don't like this at all, Daniel. No, Daniel. No, I don't think that's music at all, Daniel. Oh no, that's not music, Daniel. I don't like that at all. Yeah, it's just a name. And like I was thinking, is there somebody else named Tej in my area? Not very, it's not a very common name, at least not from what I've seen. Outside, no thanks. Oh, I mean, when you go out every now and again, it's pretty nice. At least you'll have some music, you'll have some other people there, some friends. I'm gonna be hanging out with a lot of people this next Saturday, so I'm really looking forward to it. It's just gonna be a complete day where like I don't have to think about what's happening because it's already planned out. All I have to do is show up. And just, mwah, that's my favorite. My absolute favorite, dude. Just everything's planned out. I don't have to, the only thing I have to think of on the fly is what do I want to eat, So that'll be easy. What do I want to eat and what do I want to drink? Those are the only questions I'm really gonna have to answer that day. And I guess where am I gonna park? That's another one. Yeah, the grass ain't gonna touch itself. Go outside. Yeah, going outside, blasphemy. All right, you know, chat. Yeah, I'm gonna sell you on going outside. All right. I'm gonna sell you guys on going outside. You want to know why you gotta go outside? It's where the ladies are. It's where the ladies are. You gotta go outside. Just saying. Yeah, the Taco Bell is also outside. Yes, exactly in that order. The ladies and Taco Bell. That's it. I always like the idea of tapping instead of just throwing this out. Especially if I can get my hands on either a stooge or a cranium. There we go. Girls, I want to see men. Well, if you want to see men, then all you need is a Discord. Like that's the thing, dude. Like, finding a boyfriend is an established meta. Finding a girlfriend is an ever-changing meta that always, you know, depends on a lot of different factors that you may not have a lot of control over. Like, here's a great example, you know. Some girls don't date short men. You're gonna have to change your approach.
I'm going to be a real
You're gonna have to adapt to the metagame, you know? While, you know, getting a boyfriend seems, you know, it's all you gotta do is a couple of things. Just be interested in what he's talking about. That's literally it. If you pay attention to like any kind of conversation that a guy has, he's immediately gonna be like, "Oh my god, she likes my interest, dude. She might like me." It literally that is the first couple of steps that happens for that kind of thing to happen, right? It's a solved metagame. Okay, hold on. What are these counterspell? It's not.
Ow, my head.
Aww. Well, the secrets are at least gone now. Outside, Mr. Streamer, you speak of these ladies. Tell us, Mr. Streamer, what are these ladies you speak of? It's you know, it's where the party is, you know. When you find the ladies, you found the party, right? All right, at least I took this away from him. I feel like I just throw the big taunts here, right? I mean, this summons 8/8s after this dies.
I'm going to be a real headache.
I'm a pretty big deal in here.
All right, we got some flexibility here. I just don't know how much, you know, firepower Leyline Mage has right now. So I don't feel like I really have to focus too hard on what they're doing. The ladies are at the coffee shop, but they scatter like roaches when a guy enters the place. What do you have a partner? Wait, what if you have a partner and you don't like Taco Bell? You know, I mean, then I guess Popeyes is acceptable. You know, you like pizza? You got to go outside to get. Actually, okay, hold on. They can just deliver the pizza to you. But then again, we live in an age of DoorDash. No, okay. You don't want to know what? No, here's a different way of going about it. No, you guys have to go outside, so that way you don't use things like DoorDash and like all these like delivery apps as much. Because let's be honest, you're doing it too much. I don't know who in my chat needs to hear this, but you're DoorDashing too much and you know it. And you need to beat the system. You need to do it less, so that way, you know, the times that you do it, you don't feel too bad about it. It's fine to, you know, take a break, but it's not fine to overindulge. Once a week, you know, once or twice a week, sure. But if you're doing it more than that, and you can go out and get it, come on, man. What are we doing? That's one thing I definitely like about having a car now, is that if I want to go out and get food, we can just do it instead of having to like lament over, well, now I gotta get it delivered. What about twice a day? Brother, it better be like your day off and then you don't do it the rest of the week. You know, twice a day, like, it also begs the question, what are you getting delivered? You know, if you're getting delivered, I don't know, like, you know, local Chinese or something, sure, I could like understand that. But like the people that just like DoorDash like one or two things and it's like a piece of cake or something. And it's like, bro, you just paid like $15, $20 for one slice of cake. This is why you don't have money. Like it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, if you want a piece of cake, you gotta go to the grocery store or something. Or go to the restaurant and pick it up, you know? I'm fine with treating yourself, but, you know, at a certain point, you're not treating yourself anymore. You've just developed a bad habit. Chinese doesn't taste as good, DoorDash. You wanna know why? They probably don't, you know, they probably don't try as hard. I don't know. I mean, with DoorDash, you always have to wait, you know? Yeah, fresh is better. It gets to you faster. Man, so, I mean, I had some food before the stream, but suddenly I want some Chinese. You can get a slice of cake. Dude, you can literally get anything at any restaurant delivered nowadays, especially if you're in like a city or whatever. And there are some people that legit... I dated someone that did this, so trust me. There are plenty of people who will... Oh, wow. Okay, sorry. I was taking way too long my turn. There are plenty of people that will, like, do it to, like, just, you know, impulsively get something. And they're only thinking about, like, one or two things. But literally, the person that I used to date literally had a problem of DoorDashing too much, where she would literally order, like, a pizza, have it placed at the door, and then she would fall asleep, forget about it, and then would wake up to a pizza on the freaking doorstep that is, like, now covered in ants or something like that. Or other times where she would just, like, get, like, you know, a piece of cake, like something ice cream, or, like, just, like sweets, that kind of thing, right? And it's just, you know, I'm fine if you want to treat yourself and get some sweets, but at the same time, we just went to the grocery store, you know? Why didn't we just pick up a pint of ice cream or something?
All for me. All eyes shall be.
You drove for DoorDash. During the pandemic, I delivered one milkshake and small fries to a house. Cost them 20. Like, see, case in point, dude. Like, again, I'm all for treating yourself, but it's like, you gotta do things smarter. So that way, you could spend more money on more things. Spending $20 on, you know, a milkshake and fries, that's, you know, that's like $12 extra you could have used towards anything else. I'm a very optimized kind of guy, where it's like, I want to try and preserve what I have.
A great time.
Happy birthday, Boomer. Yo, what's going on, Clouds? Good to have you here, man. Thank you for that support. Welcome back to the Horde. You know, the fun thing about me is that I really don't know if I'm considered, you know, Gen Z or Gen X or whatever. Like, I'm not, like, right on, like, the freaking, like, cutoff. Because I've seen some calendars have like years where it's like it starts on like 95, 96, or 97 or something. So I don't even really care, like, quote unquote, what generation I'm from. I'm just a dude that rocks. Where is the dog? The dog camera has been changed, and I think you guys will be very happily surprised with why it had to be changed. It'll go back at some point, but for today, it's being used for a very particular and very specific task. In fact, instead of just talking about it, why don't I just show you it? Boom. Would you look at that? Would you look at the? Oh no, I have to change this thing because I don't want double alerts happening. But yeah, we got this all taken care of, so to speak. Looks pretty good, right? Yeah, dog camera over riot. So here's the technical issue that I'm having. I have an extender on the cam that I use for the dog cam and for the drum cam now, and unfortunately, the connector is very flimsy where the extender and the USB meet, and if I like toss it on the ground, like if I just like drop it or whatever, or if it like gets disrupted in any way, the video stops working. So I need to do the best I can to not actively move it, otherwise it'll not work out, and I would not like that's not good, man. Why is there a picture next to of Ozzy Osbourne next to? What do you mean? Why is there a Why is there not a picture of Ozzy Osbourne next to anything that you have at your home? What kind of question is that? It's Ozzy Osbourne. You don't want Ozzy Osbourne like that? You know, like what? Because that's the alternative. Yeah, man, we gotta have the Prince of Darkness overlooking the stream, especially when we start playing some Black Sabbath later today. Oh, there you go. I told you a song. Told you some songs. Oh boy. My wife is scared of his face? Well, I can't really fight back on that one. That's oh my. No way. No way. There ain't no way, man. There ain't no way. He's living the dream. Bruh!
Terrible. Many thanks from me to you.
It's news to me that it's news to you. To which degree, who answers to who? I could go on and on, but in the end, who are we kidding? What the hell? What? Just immediately gonna throw out the best 2 turrets possible with the deck. Like, dude, So strap on in and take it on the chin, and don't forget who's running the show. Playlist, you are trolling me way too hard right now. Yeah, Clark lost to Iarogue. I know, right? I wonder who just beat me with Iarogue. Holy hell, dude. YouTube, you guys saw that, right?
Nazor versus Leandrin.
My blade burns with holy fire.
All eyes.
Bro, I'm 1-3 with this deck. Bro, I'm trash with Warlock, apparently. I need to watch more No Hands Gamer. What are we even doing anymore? Yeah, green cats are dangerous, Clark.
Hello,
The eye of the tiger, the will of the fight. You missed it? Yeah, dude, I got literally Like, the best high roll possible is what just happened, like, for that. Like, that is the only time where picking Jades is correct. Because when you can throw all those stats by, like, turn 6, like, yeah, it's... And then you have the Admirable with the prep and the Garona's Last Stand, like, the literal god dream. Makes me want to try the deck a couple of times.
I'll show you how it's done.
I was told what it means to be a man. Okay, hold on a minute. I have to worry about the shatter card at some point.
I'm a pretty big deal in here.
Is this guy actually playing Dude Paladin? It's not a generated by card. At least I didn't see it. I gave Clark Deck Envy, Peepo Shy. No, you gave me Clip Envy. Because I wish I was the one doing that instead. Like, I tried the deck at the end of yesterday's stream. I didn't try, like, an optimized version. But I gave it an attempt, and it really didn't go too well. I lost another friend, oh.
I'm ready to sing.
Alright. Overdraw a card. Set up for the Annihilation. We'll do the AoE right before he tries to set up the Shatter card.
Our curse is our salvation.
Follow that up with new Edwin from Temu card. It's even better. It really makes me wonder if the best version of the deck does actually use that, though. For a brown-eyed man, I still don't seem to care. Maybe freezing this was better, and then I could have used this to pop the egg instead, or play the cranium, but I really wanted to make sure I denied the minion. This is probably a mistake, though. I just got a bridge to my turn 8.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, so now he's got the Shatter card.
Reporting for duty.
Shouldn't matter, though, at this point. Alright, once we play Annihilation, this game should just be over, right? Posted both my versions of the Discord if you care. I will be trying out Aya Rogue later this week when I check out what the data suggests. And I check out like a couple of different ideas, because there's a lot of ways of building the deck, and I don't want to rush into a video talking about it. Not to mention, I have a lot of things I'll be doing these next couple of days, so I figured, you know, take a break, have some fun, then, you know, after we have some data, I can really take a look at it and then make a better, higher quality video. So that's my thought process on Aya. So if you guys are having success with the deck, keep sending me it. You know, more data equal, you know, more credibility. So that will always be great. Okay, hold on. All we have to do is just go tall here, and then we just set up this going into the next turn, and we just win.
I'm going to be a real headache.
Nice to meet you. The hour is close at hand.
Ow, my head.
Probably don't need to play this, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it just to get the Herald clock ticking. And now we have this into this, Worst case scenario, if there's even a death rattle that like summons something, we could just immediately get lifesteal, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Gamescom next week and then BlizzCon, what a great time. Dude, like, this last month or two, there's so much gaming news, it's kind of crazy, dude. I don't know how people commit more than like 1 or 2 games in terms of like, you know, like really being informed about. Because like there's so much news about so many things nowadays. It's kind of hard to keep up with it all. Like, dude, if you're into like card games, you're eating so good right now. There are so many good card games that are being developed right now, as well as like, you know, like One Piece popping off is just amazing as hell. There's Riftbound tournaments coming up that people are talking about. Lorcana events that I've been seeing on my Twitter feed because I followed some Hearthstone personalities that now play Lorcana.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
I don't know, man. It's just there's so many avenues to enjoy things nowadays. It's great. All right, there we go. Finally, the good old reliable of Annihilation. Even Riftbound is fun. Yeah, dude, I actually picked up some Riftbound decks when I was at Gen Con. I told myself that I would only buy 1 game that I was interested in. And I got a buddy of mine that I played card games with since I like played Yu-Gi-Oh with him back when we were kids. And I picked up 2 Lorcana, I picked up 2 Riftbound decks. They're actually perfect for like literally these situations where you just want to play with a friend and learn the game. So we had 2 starter decks. And we opened some packs. We really didn't incorporate it, but is the music really loud? It actually is. Thank you for reminding me. I could turn it down a little bit. I'm gonna have to turn it up when okay, the reason why it was loud is because when I do the music stream later, it needs to be that loud for me to like properly hear everything. So thank you for letting me know. Does this count as your first back in my day since hitting 30? Dude, I've been saying back in my day ever since I was like, you know, 21. I think when you've been on this earth at least, you know, 15, 20 years, you can and like remember how things used to be. You could be like, ah, back in my day. Cuz like, dude, I remember literally watching VHS tapes. You know, I wanted to watch a movie, I'd have to go grab the VHS tape. I'd have to, you know, put it in the machine, I'd have to, you know, put it on the right input. And then I could finally watch the movie, you know? Like, it's, very analog back in the day. I really got to see, you know, the age of technology really change things as I became older, you know? Clark probably said back in my day when I was an infant. Dude, like... You want to know something I can say? Back in my day, I was part of the first generation that was given, like, iPads in high school. You know, like, I had 1 normal year of high school, and then when I became a sophomore, they decided to give us iPads. You know, like, I was literally part of that iPad kid generation that would literally be fucking around in class on their iPad instead of paying attention to whatever, you know, the teacher was talking about. Because nobody was using those. Okay, there were a couple people who were taking notes. But, like, bro, so many games back in the day. Everyone was just fucking playing, you know, Tunnel Runner or whatever that freaking, like, you know, coin collecting game was. People were playing Flappy Bird instead of, you know, paying attention to their math homework. They were too busy getting mad at Flappy Bird.
I'm going to be a real headache.
And bro, if you don't know Flappy Bird, you're not allowed to tell me you get mad at video games. I don't think some of you guys understand. Yeah, we did grow up without smartphones though. See, my very first phone could connect to the internet, but not well. Like I couldn't watch YouTube videos on it, for example. So it was pretty much just a texting device. But then, you know, when I became an adult, good lord, technology exploded.
I can't have more cards than this.
Happy birthday. How does it feel to be a senior citizen? It feels like I can start cashing in on discounts at, you know, movie theaters and maybe the local Denny's or something. Subway Surfer Temple Run. Thank you. That's what I was thinking. All right, come on. Hit this. Don't hit that. Thank you very much. Surprise. Don't worry, next month we're putting you in a retirement home. I mean, hey, good. That means, you know, consistent meals, plenty of people to talk to that are always desperate for conversation. You know, it sounds like heaven. Yo, hey, old man, we're gonna put you in a retirement home. How does that sound? As long as I can drink, I don't give a shit. Ah, that's Grandpa.
Touch me.
Slammo ammo. Clark, gang up for the Togwoggle card does not work for Amalgam. Yeah, I didn't think it would, because it shuffles original copies of the card, because those copies haven't been given enchantments, right? I think that's the logic. An IQ too high. I'm so old, I remember Sim City, the first one. Dude, okay. This is probably like the most like, oh man, this guy's seen some shit. I remember dial-up internet. I remember being at my grandpa's house where it's like if I wanted to play games, I had to, you know, get on the dial-up and prevent him from, you know, making calls and stuff like that.
In here somewhere.
But yeah, back in my day, you had to either yeah, back in my day, you had to either choose to talk on the phone or play video games on your computer. Some of y'all would have never survived. Some of y'all would have never lived to see the next day. With your Discord voice chats and your, you know, Marvel Rivals gameplay and your Overwatch tournaments. Back in my day, I used to play Spider Solitaire on my grandpa's computer, and we loved it, goddammit. The only thing we cared about was winning the game, so that way we could see the pixelated fireworks go off. Why are we not taking the big 10-7? Sir? Sir, there's a 10-7 that's gonna smack you in the mouth. Space Cadet 3D was literally the best game on the computer back in the day, bro. This guy knows ball. I cannot respect someone who does not understand Space Cadet 3D. Yeah, your first console was a Game Gear. My first game system was a Game Boy, I think. Like the first one that was like mine and mine only. The first game system that I played on, though, was definitely either an old Nintendo system or a GameCube, though. The young days of little Clark waking up early to get on the GameCube while no one else was playing it. We knew ball back in the day. Don't you worry.
I'm a pretty big deal in here.
All right, so we're not winning the game soon. We gotta play towards later game. Now that I look back and I feel bad for my parents for having spent $400 for a Game Gear, the 90. Oh my God. Back then, $400? Jesus. That could have been like half a car payment. I played on the Game Boy first. Yeah, dude, like old-fashioned Tetris, Spider Solitaire, Space Cadet Pinball, obviously like, you know, Mario 64, like the classic Marios. But the very first video game that I think really captured my brother and I was Super Smash Bros, though. Super Smash Bros is just, you know, its own legacy. Yeah, Pokemon Red and Blue. Yeah, I had Pokemon Blue and my mom had Pokemon Red. And my brother was the weird one that had yellow. Happy birthday, Tony. Yo, Andre, thank you for the birthday wishes on YouTube. Gabagoo. All right, I want to freeze this because I don't want to take the 10. I really have not been paying attention to these games. I don't even know how far behind I am. I did the classic mistake of playing the Ib Gang and letting it get curse chains. Did I know how to catch machine? No, I did not. I just beat the Elite Four and felt like a king doing it.
The Atlas is in here somewhere.
I don't know, dude. Let's try to, like, not play the Herald cards yet because I want to get a better discount. Then again, I didn't think about just throwing out the Eltraxian. I don't want to use Annihilation until he plays his. Play Herald line, big boys early.
The Atlas is in here somewhere.
What was the first Pokemon in Game Boy you really wanted to evolve or catch? Ooh. I mean, okay, so Lugia holds a special place in my heart because I love Pokemon Silver. But now that I'm thinking about it, what was like the Pokemon in Silver that I loved the most? I'm trying to think. Clark looks like he chooses Charmander as a starter. I usually chose Squirtle. And that's because when I played the original trilogy, I played Blue, so I just picked the one that was on the box. I'm really not even. I don't even. I am playing so sloppily right now. Just deal with it. Like, I don't want to draw too much right now because then I don't get my grandmother value. But then if I play Deathwing, I don't get the value from it either. However, I could just use Deathwing as a surprise lethal tool. Bulbasaur Enjoyer here. I mean, dude, here's the thing. Bulbasaur legitimately is one of the best options if you're not going to choose Charmander. Because there's not a lot of, like, good grass types in the first Pokemon series. It's like, you either got to go with Bulbasaur, so that way you get Venusaur, or you use Victory Bell, Vileplume, or Tangela. And all those options suck. Okay, okay, wait a minute. There is Executor, though. That is true. Wait a minute. Okay, Executor is very good. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about the eggs. Your boy forgot about the eggs.
The Atlas is in here somewhere.
Yum. Yum. Oh my lord, it's a Cho'Gall eat Cho'Gall world. Thinking of watching all the Naruto seasons, a lot of episodes. Do yourself a favor, pull up a guide and skip the filler. Just, there is some, like, extra scenes, like with Naruto and Jiraiya that I think could be pretty satisfying to watch. But generally speaking, just skip the filler. Do yourself a favor and just skip the filler.
My family, my rules.
Naruto filler is just some of the, like, worst filler because it adds nothing. And if anything, it just makes the anime worse. So yeah, just 100% skip it. So one of those cards he just drew is a Grandmother Imp. Plus we face Brock and Misty in the beginning, both weak versus grass type. Also true. Like, I always love the comparison of grass is, you know, the game starting on easy mode. Squirtle is medium difficulty, and Charmander's, you know, you gotta grind for that shit. You gotta grind if you're gonna play Charmander. Alright, now I get to just draw the dragons. Happy birthday, Unk. Welcome to the 30s club. Yep. I'm embracing it, man. I am in my era of, like, I'm just gonna do what I want unapologetically. Because I want to do things. And, for example, I'm going to be doing a drum stream later in about the next hour. After, like, two solid hours of playing some Hearthstone. And then after that, I think we'll probably do the art stream, maybe. And then we'll end the day with some games. I was thinking, okay, so I wrote down Peggle's speedrun. Because I saw Rarin do it, and I was thinking, you know what? I could probably beat his time. I'm a better gamer than Rarin. So maybe I give it a try. A Murazond. You think we could get... There's no way we're getting away with a Murazond, right? I play this, and I have 8 damage. That becomes 16 and then 19. That's just enough to kill him. I think I like that a bit more. Have I ever played Rock Band with the full band? I have never played Rock Band with actual musicians before, fun fact. I've never done it before. The only people that I've played Rock Band with were... Okay, I guess that's actually not true. I technically played Rock Band with some buddies that I did marching band with. But no one that I've been in a band with, that like a rock band with. I've never done that before. And here's the funny thing, dude. Like, if you actually play things like in tempo, like if you play the track as it actually is, the game controller almost doesn't recognize it at times. So it's like you kind of have to like have like a slight delay with it. It's kind of funny because like I've used electronic drum kits. And these Rock Band controllers are not, they're controllers. You know what I mean? Like, they are definitely controllers for a reason. Wait, why did we take the Murazond?
In here somewhere.
I don't know what my opponent is doing. Oh, Shadow Rounds? Okay. As long as he doesn't kill the 2-1, I really don't care. Looks like we're getting away with it. He can't keep getting away with it! Oh, I had another Murazond? That's pretty funny. Alright, this doesn't heal him, right? Because he's dead. You can't heal dead. Yeah, I don't know what my opponent was doing. But then again, I wasn't really focusing on my turns either. I'm just kind of playing the game on autopilot right now. Nice. Happy birthday, Clark. My birthday was yesterday. Yo, free candle bread. You know, fun fact, my brother's birthday was yesterday as well. So here's a fun fact, chat. Here's a fun fact. My brother's 29th birthday was yesterday. And my 30th birthday is today. My brother and I are almost an exact year apart. And it's pretty crazy because my brother was born a couple days or like a week or so late. And I was actually born, I think, 2 weeks early, compared to the due date that they were given. So that's just a little funny coincidence I always love to share with people. My brother and I have always, like, essentially shared birthdays. So, you know. Essentially, like, I hate to admit this, because you never wanna be with people that, like, really do this, but, like, I have a good reason for this. I'll explain it here in a moment. But, like, I really do look at the entire month of August as, like, my birthday, you know? And it's not because I'm using every day to celebrate it like it's my birthday. But, like, dude, so many of my family members have August birthdays. And it's literally so many people that what my grandpa used to do was, instead of, like, celebrating everyone's individual birthday, because that would drive you crazy remembering all this shit, you know, there was, like, a weekend during August where it's everyone's birthday, we're celebrating everybody's birthday, and we call it the Leo birthday party. That was what my dad's side of the family used to do every year for our birthdays. Because the peoples whose birthdays are in August are me, my brother, my mom, my dad, my dad's my dad's mom and dad, my aunt, my other aunt, my aunt's husband, my uncle. Let's see, who else am I forgetting? There's someone else that I believe I am forgetting. But, like, there you go. Like, that's already most of the immediate family. That's already most of the immediate family. The dog could be. You never know. Maybe. Yeah, what the heck is going on in December? It's cold. And sometimes you need a little warmth. Ew. Alright, we'll go ahead and just knock this thing out, shall we? No corpses for you. We're knocking down your wall. Yeah, Christmas cheer? Yeah, Merry Christmas! Don't you mean happy birthday? No. Here comes Venom to squirt. Wait, what? What even is this deck? He's playing Acolyte of Death. Is this like some kind of tempo deck? If I want to deny the card draw, I don't have an easy way of doing that right now. Can we request something during your drum stream? I have an entire hour of songs already kind of like pre-selected, but you can feel free to make suggestions now. The big thing is just I need to make sure that I'm confident with it. I did a lot of, oh god, chat, like I'll show you here in a second how much I've been working on this. And like the effort that I've been putting into preparing for today. Just end it with this. Okay, but case in point, I had to essentially guess and check a lot of settings. Pretty much all these videos, plus these three up here, were me messing with settings and making sure that things were hopefully, like fingers fucking crossed this is gonna work. I sent some footage to a friend of mine. I got a couple of different eyes on it, so it's not just, you know, my opinion. Because I'm, like, paranoid as hell, because I just want things, like, Here's the reason why it took forever. I had to solve a latency problem. And I finally figured out the perfect method to, like, test it properly. And after, like, an hour of, like, messing with settings, I finally freaking figured it out. And old Clark would have given up before actually figuring it out. But the new Clark actually powered through and persevered. If you don't start with In the Air Tonight, is it even worth doing a drum stream? Okay, so I will tell you, I do not have that in my lineup, but I do have a Phil Collins song that, in my opinion, is so much better for, like, a drummer to play. Good topic to bring up. Current Clark has evolved along. Exactly, dude. Exactly. Like, here's some free therapy from Clark. All right, I always love throwing in these little nuggets. You want to know the best advice you're gonna get right now? Chat, do you feel bad about something you did in high school? Like I'm speaking to, like, you know, the 25 to 30-year-olds right now. Is there something that you remember in high school that you did that you're just like, oh, bro, why did I do that? You know, you approached the girl in the wrong way. You know, like, you didn't study for the right test, and it, you know, irreversibly changed your life. That kind of deal. Here's the best advice you're gonna get. You are not the 15-year-old. Like, you're not 15-year-old you anymore. You are 30-year-old you. And, like, the more you really think about that, it's like you didn't do that. The old you did that. So as long as you're not doing that anymore, you have nothing really to feel ashamed about. There you go. There's your free therapy for the day. Here we go. I banged the fat girl because she gave good head. I mean, is this a regret or is this a flex? I mean, we're talking about regrets here. Some people would say that's a flex, depending on who you ask. Yeah, no way, Clark. That is that wise? I think it is. I think it's pretty wise. Like, it's essentially saying that you are not your past mistakes. You can move past your mistakes, but until you move past them, nothing's gonna change, you know? You gotta be the one to take that step, so to speak. Alright, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Delicious card draw. Nutritious card draw, even. I will take that. I will eat. I will go. I'm just gonna go full tempo. Bam. In high school, they would have said, you banged it, but nowadays is a flex. I mean, okay, to go kind of in that same, I guess, direction, it's kind of like how nerd culture... Like, dude, I literally... Okay, in grade school, I saw, like, the shift where nerd culture became cool. Where, like, dude, I literally lived in the generation where in grade school, you were allowed to bring a headband, like a Naruto headband, and you didn't get beat up for it. Oh my god, like, I lived in the golden era of growing up, man. Like, you were allowed to actually like things. You know, if you talk to your grade school friends about, like, Naruto, Bleach, or whatever was going on at the time, like, it was just it was so different, man. It was so different back in the day. It really was. How many of you now realize the girl liked you but were too dumb to notice until now? I had one of those moments too, dude. You want to know the worst part about, for me in particular? The girl that liked me that I didn't really realize until it was too late had moved to another state. She literally moved to the opposite side of the country. So it hurt especially harder for me. We'll just put it this way, man. Young Clark was dumb as hell. He was stupid.
The adverts in here
Yeah, it still hurts now. Of course it does, man. Boom. To celebrate this birthday, you should play some mercenaries? What? Mercenaries? Wouldn't it just be better to play Pokemon? I feel like Pokemon would be a better way of going about it. I would be down to do another Pokemon run. I mean, we've done Fire Red before. To celebrate this birthday, you should play some Face Hunter. Duels would do the thing. I graduated in 96. It was different then. Yeah, dude, I graduated high school in 2015. Like, dude, I am not gonna lie. I believe that I graduated high school at just the perfect time. Because, like, dude, a couple of years later, suddenly, you know, ChatGPT and AI. Like, oh, dude. I can't imagine being a, you know, a kid and having to deal with these tools being, you know, essentially thrusted upon you. And just, you know, you're a kid and you're not thinking about what it means, you know. You're just like, oh, okay, I'll have this write my essays. Why not? More time to do things that I enjoy. Like, dude, if I was a kid, I would probably be using ChatGPT for a lot of shit, honestly. Like, just looking back at, like, my priorities as a kid, you know? Because I just tried to do everything to maximize, to maximize time with friends and playing games and stuff like that. How am I doing today? Yo, Veloski, what's going on, man? We're just having a good day reminiscing. We're talking about, well, yo, things that I enjoyed when I was a kid, you know? Like, how things used to be so different back in my day. I don't think we're gonna beat the joke, though, where it's like, you know, back in my day, you had to either choose between using the internet or talking on the phone. That's not lying. That's how it was. You have a phone call to make, you better close down your AOL email. At the same time, you're thinking about calling someone, why not just send an email? I don't understand. This old technology confounds me. Oh. Do I only read Twitch chat? No, I look at both, but Twitch chat goes a lot faster. I can see YouTube chat from here, but every now and again, it goes pretty quickly, so I get overwhelmed. You are never forgotten about YouTube chat. I always like to remind you guys. We had pagers in high school. Although this is a good time to remind YouTube, because I don't have audio splicing and because you guys can't hear the music, you will have to migrate over to Twitch if you want to see the drum stream we're doing later today, which will be happening in about the next 40 minutes. I hate deck tweaking, man. It feels so awkward to tell what is the right call to tweet in the deck. See, like, that's see, right there, that's what makes Hearthstone fun, though. Because it's not obvious. If it was obvious, it wouldn't be entertaining. You know what I mean? It would just be, oh, I would never play this because I would play this. So even though you are verbally saying that you don't know, like, that uncertainty is legitimately what makes card games fascinating and intriguing. You're annoyed by not knowing what to tweak. And that's another thing. That means you got to play more. You got to figure out what the weakness is, what cards are not performing. And you have to be honest about how you're associating them. Because, like, let's use Wannabe, for example. If you don't have enough situations where Wannabe actually matters, who cares? Get rid of the card. You know? But a lot of times, you're thinking about the times where it was the best card in the game. Like, oh my god, this won me a game, man. Why would I ever cut it? Also, that's my Tyrion now. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, this is pretty disgusting, dude. I'm getting the feeling that this chat takes a lot of Advil. Ha, I get it. Hold the phone.
Shadow envelops you.
I wish I had gotten one of my stooges. I can obviously clear this board with a coin annihilation turn. I gotta learn more dad jokes now. I mean, I know dad jokes, but I just... I know the basic ones. I gotta come up with my own in the moment. That's how you can tell the true dads from the fake dads.
Is close at hand.
Shadow envelops
Rewarded for the superior play. Don't you gotta be a dad to tell dad jokes? No, because dad jokes are a very specific type of joke where it's like, I'm hungry, and you respond with, hello, hungry, I'm dad. Like, that, I mean, dad jokes are just, you know, that specific. Like, you know, it's the kind of joke that your dad would tell a waitress at a diner. You know? That's the best way that I... Oh, no! Dude, no, that wins! Wait, no, the Shala! No, the discounted Shala! Why was it discounted to 5? Wait, what? Oh, the aura. Oh, the aura gave him the extra man. Oh, God, dude, no, I made the right play. I made the correct play, but he had the random Shala. No, that's unfortunate. Music is too perfect for the reaction. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I gotta queue up the next track for this. Because this is unironically my favorite 2 songs from Gorillaz. And a lot of people are like, wait a minute, this is Gorillaz? Yes, it is. This is the start to the perfect Gorillaz record. This is my favorite Gorillaz track. And, you know, the title has the name of the album, so. If you've never heard of Plastic Beach, do yourself a favor. Planet of the Apes. Oh no, it's the Priest matchup. So so I think the way to beat Priest is just to make big guys, right? Ramp up the minions. Dad jokes are the best, and I'm gonna write why. Why? I have never heard of this dad joke before, but it checks out. It's an older reference, sir, but it checks out. This deck lacks Aya. Lacks some Ayayas. Oh, wait, what the hell? Oh, I think I know what this is. Yeah, okay, okay. The camera border, the reason, like, okay, so that is popping up instead of the actual border. I don't know why, but this thing isn't working properly. And it's like, this is something that I have through Stream Elements. But no other of my Stream Elements browser sources are failing right now. So, like, it's really weird how it's only this one that's causing me a problem. And this is just like a great life lesson, dude. Like, things are just gonna break down every now and again. You just gotta have to accept it. The more you get mad about it, the more life, you know, the more years you shed off your life by, you know, screaming into the void. Yeah, what's going on, Lukey boy? Thank you for the birthday wishes. Mr. Gabagoo appreciates your phone call. I always love how... Because now people just start calling me Tony, and like I'm just embracing it, you know, Clark, Tony, whatever you want to call me, I'll go with it. Hey Tony, happy birthday. The Dodge sends his regards. Happy fucking birthday. I remember James from Dead Meat got rage baited from his viewers for calling him an unk because he listens to Gorillaz. How can you be an unk for listening to Gorillaz? They're still making music. Like you want to know unk music? Unk music is like James Brown. Or like Led Zeppelin. Like people that aren't making music anymore are the people that you would be like unk music, right? Or like, you know, like Neil Diamond or something.
My hand is full.
I'm a pretty big deal in here.
Yeah, so, some of you kids probably don't even know who Neil Diamond is. I only like music you could do the jitterbug to.
Hand is too full.
Do the jitterbug. What about the Charleston? What about, you know, songs you could do the Charleston to? What is a dog's favorite kind of pizza? Pepperoni and sausage? Okay. All right, you got me with that one. I've never heard that one before.
The access is in here.
Every Brit knows a Neil thanks to Sweet Caroline. I mean, okay, so that's a great example because like a lot of people know Sweet Caroline, but not a lot of people know, you know, Neil Diamond. Or isn't there another guitarist named Neil Young? Yeah, there's Neil Young for like Heart of Gold, Harvest Moon, and then there's Neil Diamond, the guy who did Sweet Caroline. But yeah, Neil Diamond and Neil Young, both amazing guitar players or musicians.
Is close at hand.
All right. Yeah, Southern man don't need him around anyhow. And I hope Neil Young will remember. What do I think the average age of my stream is? According to my YouTube analytics, most of my viewers are between the age of 25 to 40. You know, typical card gaming age. Most card gamers are in their 30s or 40s. It doesn't mean that I don't have people like above the age of 50 that watch me. Like there are definitely some elderly viewers for sure. But the analytics always, you know, like I would say 40% of my audience is between 25 to 40. Maybe even like 50.
I should meet
You were deciding between the Jitterbug and the Charleston? Yeah, those are some unk music bands for sure. Or some unk dances.
The atlas is in here somewhere.
Bam. Those analytics are no longer accurate. And see, that's the funny thing, right? Like, that's the silent truth of the internet. Where, like, you know, just because your analytics say this, there's plenty of people that lie about their age. Especially, you know, kids. More like great grand unk at this point. Oh, come on. Yeah, man, I turned 30 and I'm not an unk. I'm a great grand unk now. There's no winning. How was Gen Con? Oh, dude, Gen Con was great. I got to hang out with a family friend I hadn't seen in a minute. That's always a pleasure. All right, 4 mana Deathwing. And I have the choice of either playing Cho'Gall or going for the Deathwing. Well. So that was a random gift, right? Or a random ruin. Did that actually come from the freaking totem? What do you call a fly without wings? A ground? A walk? Oh wait, this is actually a mistake, because now I shuffle the grandmothers. I should have waited on this for sure.
It's in here somewhere.
YouTube chat, do you know what the hardest part of a vegetable is to eat? The wheelchair. Now, do you have another joke? Because we're making dad jokes. That's not really a dad joke. But yes, I have dabbled in dark humor every now and again.
My hand is too full.
The daddest dad joke. I mean, I feel like the daddest dad joke is "Hello, hungry, I'm dead." Like I can't think of a better example of a dad joke. Oh, come on! What? That voodoo totem was like actually putting in work, dude, and I was just trying to like let it just give him crap. But it ended up actually being decent.
Mistake changes nothing.
Alright, yeah, I really screwed up by not having the grandmothers get pulled out by the AoE. Monk jokes for the win. I'm actively skewing your viewer demos.
Karazhan's doors are open to all who seek it.
Man. This matchup is just a pain, dude. I imagine there is a way to win it, but like I really have to pay attention to beat the priests. Priest seems like such a scam deck. Nothing seems like a scam about. I mean, what do you mean nothing seems like a scam about priest? Like, if all the cards are like, they steal your cards. How is that not a scam? It's technically unreliable. Technically. Granted, it's 20 out of 30, but you know they still have to draw through their 40-card deck, right? I definitely don't feel like it's like too inconsistent, but like at the same time, it is kind of a scam. Random hero powers too. free steal fairly, it's like telling someone to their face, I'm taking your wallet. Oh, so you mean just like how at church, you know, they give you the little the basket to put your dollars in? It's like the same thing as that, right? All right, my cho'gall is bigger than yours. Yeah, put the lotion in the basket. What is it? Put the lotion in the basket or else it gets the hose again? Wait, no. It puts the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. Okay, right. Now put the lotion in the basket.
Hand is too full.
Yeah, you want to play Lambs? You know, I had just seen that episode of South Park the other day. It's the episode where Bebe starts getting boobs, and the boys start noticing, and they start acting like cavemen. It's great. Most fun and pretty decent deck for Priest right now is Aviana, Alex, OTK. I think Aviana on that deck might be a little bit much. But I have been getting destroyed by random Avianas from Imbue Priests when I play the game for too long.
Pretty big deal in here.
Oh my lord. Oh, my Chromatus. This would kill me.
My brood will inherit this world.
The strike is now.
Oh wait, damn it, I fucked up. Missed 4 damage.
Mistake changes nothing.
Damn. I missed some damage. I am not caring about the quality of my play today. I do not care. Especially after, you know, 12 freaking turns against Priest. I am not thinking about the ins and outs. I am just, you know, whatever will get me to end my turn. Am I drunk on my birthday? No, I'm not drunk. But I am definitely carefree right now. I'll be saving the beer until after the stream. When I drink a couple of beers on stream, it's very easy for me just to kind of like derail myself. Where like I'll forget what I'm supposed to be doing and then just like, you know, be like, oh shit, wait a minute. You know, those kind of things, those kind of moments. Well, not gonna lie, we pretty much have not recovered since we shuffled the grandmothers. Yo, what's going on, Johnny Gray? Your posts on X have been so nostalgic. It really reminded me why I fell in love with Hearthstone. Yo, I'm glad that they were doing that, man. Like, the first tweet was just me randomly thinking about like cards that I really enjoyed. The second tweet was, oh wow, the first tweet did very well. Let me get another one. And then the third one was like kind of like, you know, trying to figure out how to really just like keep that up, you know? But I was also just doing it to build up to, the 30th birthday, since I've been feeling nostalgic. So I'm glad that you were able to find some enjoyment in those tweets. I just gotta make, like, more, like, Hearthstone fun facts, I think. I'm gonna be less, what's the word? Confrontational. Gonna be less confrontational these next couple of years. Oh? Hold? Hold? If he doesn't have a spell, he can't attack into it. If he attacks twice into it, then I get the full healing. Oh, man. Well, that's disappointing. Well, that's fairly disappointing. Man, I despise the Priest versus Warlock matchup. They just literally have more gas than you. And there is a way to, like, kind of, like, cut ahead before they start doing that kind of stuff. But, oh boy. It feels like a mountain you have to climb over at the beginning, you know?
Nazoth versus Malfurion. Feel the power of the wild world.
Yeah, Warlock versus Priest is a tempo match. Excuse me, oh my. Whew. But yeah, I know that you kind of have to like race them almost. My big thing is like, how much do you play into things like Ruin, you know? Did I play any games at Gen Con? I might have missed it. I didn't really play any games. I was mostly just like browsing around and spending. Okay, actually, I did. Okay, I played some games. I was mostly doing Magic events. I had a family friend that used to live in Indiana, but now lives in a different state that he flew into for Gen Con. And we both did a bunch of Magic events. We did a Legacy tournament. We did a random draft of Marvel cards. We did an unknown event where they just gave us a whole bunch of cards and a whole bunch of nonsense that really didn't work together. And they're like, make a deck. And it was pretty fun, honestly. I had a good time playing some games at Gen Con. I was active those days, doing a lot of walking. I reawakened the trading card demon in me. And I'm actually very close to completing not one, not two, but 3 different Yu-Gi-Oh sets. So I'm just kind of waiting for certain cards to arrive in the mail, so that way those sets are completed. Because like I have been sitting on these sets for so long, and I just needed like the super rares and like a couple ultra rares that really aren't that expensive. But I decided to, you know, as a birthday present throughout the month, I just bought the remaining ones that I was missing after Gen Con, and I'm still waiting on a couple of cards. Ooh, this is a fun song to play. Happy birthday, sir. Hope you have a fine day. Also want to thank you for everlasting support and game perceptions. Yo, no problem, dude. No problem, Killjohn. There'll definitely be like I think tomorrow I might try to make like a top 5 decks video just to put out something. And also give my take on the patch. Because I think that things are definitely fresher right now. I just like how the decks that are good right now were decks that were like super close to being good, right? Like now we actually have we have just like, you know, like we actually shook things up, which was the goal of the patch, you know? So it'll be fun to actually inform people on what's going on these next couple of days. Happy birthday, meme lord. Yo, thank you, Darkstone. Thank you, Miles. Okay, so now that this song is playing, I'm probably not going to end up playing this song in particular. Are there any songs that you guys really want to hear? Because now is the time where I'm going to start maybe taking some chat suggestions. I got to like double check my list, and something to keep in mind. A lot of these songs are songs that I actually want to practice. Some of them are like ones that I definitely know without a problem.
That's a pretty big deal
But
in here.
some of these songs I'm not going to play 100% cleanly. What kind of cake do you go for on your birthday? So here's the thing. I am not a cake kind of guy. I would much rather have a birthday pie. I love pie more than I like cake. Now, if I had to go with cake, you know, just simple, like, you know, like a marble cake would be something that I would enjoy. But I would rather have, you know, like a key lime pie, a pumpkin pie, a black raspberry pie would be my favorite. Oh, man, black raspberry pie is just so good. So, like, it's kind of hard for me to, like, you know, think about cake when good pies like that exist.
I'm ready to sing. I'm ready to sing.
You're a like-to-watch guy? You try to say something? Because I'll have you know, I like to watch artists do, you know, like for example, I love to watch a good drummer drum. I love to watch a good player of basketball play basketball. Watching somebody talented do something is just a treat, you know? Because they make it look so easy. My 2-year-old would like you to feed the dragon pet if you don't mind. Okay. Here's the thing, I'm not feeding it, it's a toy. Oh, wait, hold on, the feed is different than the toy. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to... Alright, so you see this little grubby? Look at how happy they are. Yum, 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 yum. I'll do one more. Where's another treat? My guy's hungry. Well, I would give him another treat, but the game is apparently on a ration portion, giving him ration portions right now. But there you go. Cheers, Felowski.
Twilight falls across our Twilight falls across our
Alright, that's a pretty good amount of tempo. Attack Druids are playing Ysera? This guy's just playing Ramp Druid. One of my minions? One of mine? One of mine? One of mine? Thank you. He's gonna rewind this for sure.
Happy birthday, UNC.
Yo, Glitches! Coming in with the 6. Glitch with the 6. Sounds like a gun of some kind. Thank you for the Prime, man. Thank you for that birthday support. Welcome back to the Horde. We'll be getting a drum stream started in the next couple of minutes, or the next, like, probably, oh my god, like 10, 15. Oh my god, it's finally happening. Oh my god, it's finally happening. Oh, man. I think a lot of people are going to be very happy with the first song that I choose. A what stream? A drum stream. I'm going to play some music for you. Going to serenade you with my drum beats.
Get it off! Get it off!
All right, big tempo. You heard drunk? Yeah, I always assume that I have to re-say it because drums is very close to drugs if you don't, you know, like actually pronounce the M. But yeah, drunk stream, drug stream, drum stream, they all sound the same. Painkiller by Judas Priest? Ooh, so that is a difficult double bass song. I am not at the speed of Painkiller. Well, okay, I probably could do that, but I would need to practice it. Wanna reach out and grab you. The infinite hero power should come with a drawback that your deck sucks.
Meet here at midnight. I've got a plan. Freedom's for those who...
Oh wait, are we defenders of Mug Shaman? I would say it's I liked it. I didn't mind it being top tier. What about Meshuggah Bleed? That would be a little easier. Oh my lord. Yeah, that one would definitely. Oh, mama. Wait, you have a dragon in hand, right? You for sure have a dragon in hand. Destroy the board. No dragons? You know what? I don't care. Do your thing. Dude, no dragons is crazy. No Marithra. No Ysera. Delicious, dude. Oh my god. Look at how big the board got so quick. Dude, Cho'Gall. I've never believed in this card. I still kind of don't, but... How about we are Charlie Kirk? I can confidently say that I've never heard that song before, except in, like, outside, like, memes. I have a vague idea of how that song goes. But yeah, Twitch, you guys have any other songs that I should learn? I can at least add them to the list. He got the Typhoon with 3 minions? Why? What? Bro, what?
Something special.
That's so not fair. Oh, that's so not fair, dude. And that also screws up my freaking imps. Okay, so remember how the last opponent that I played Typhoon against immediately top decked the Cho'Gall? Sus. I'm very sus by how convenient of a draw that was. Dude, it ate the soldier and the... Was that literally the exact same random outs? Bro, history repeats itself. Because, like, it ate an arm. Was the second minion a Viper? I don't remember the second minion, but I definitely know one of the minions was an arm. So it's Typhoon Shallow or the 9-mana draw card. Yeah, it's a script. It turns out there is no such thing as randomness. Everything is scripted.
The Earth Mother cradles us.
Wait. Possible lethal? Oh wait, no, there's not enough. Oh, come on! Fine, it's mine. My Tyrion now. Oh, wait, I'm just gonna die on the board, though. I just should have played... Oh, god damn it, dude. I tried to find some kind of lethal.
Job done.
Yeah, I might have just thrown the game. Yeah, I just did the game. Dude, all I had to do was just play Annihilation. There was maybe a lethal there if I was lucky enough, but I think the only way to make that happen is double curse chains.
Happy birthday, bro.
So, yo, Opium, coming in with the $10. Thank you for the birthday wishes, man. Thank you for the very kind donation in these trying of times as we keep throwing games. Why eat Tyrion? Because I'm not thinking about the outcome of the game. I'm literally playing on autopilot right now. I am literally just playing for the vibes. If I make a mistake, that's the reason why. It's because I'm not thinking about it. If it's obvious and I see it, I'll go for it. But if I have to think for the outcome, it's just not happening today. All right, today's a no thinking day until we start playing the drums. Because that's where my effort is going to be focused on.
Corruption is at my beck and call.
All eyes shall be opened.
All right. Well, let's do one more Warlock Mirror, and then I think it's time to start playing some drums. What did I play at Gen Con? I played Magic primarily. I did a Legacy event. I did a Marvel draft event, and I did an Unknown draft event. All right, back to reality. Good to see you again, Mr. Clark. We'll see you next time, Johnny Gray. Stay safe and stay cool. Yo, Ashvin! Happy birthday, my guy. Have a good one. Always, thank you always for the great content. Thank you, man. Thank you. Tomorrow, I'll be posting a video with my, top 5 deck recommendations. It's probably going to be a bit more of a shorter video just to talk about what's good. I have to say though, dude, not having the camera border around is just so freaking like, it just feels like something is missing. I've had this sense of something is missing the entire time, and sadly, it's probably still doing. Yep, still doing that. Gonna have to like email Streamlabs or something, or Stream Elements. All right, so I automatically win, right? Because I have all the card draws. Look at me go. We got the location. We got the essentially the ramping of the heralds.
How gluttonous of me.
Oh boy.
My hand is full.
How many cards overdrawn is too many cards overdrawn?
The access is in here somewhere.
My hand is full.
I wanted to find my own spire there. I'm really digging through my deck, but I feel like in this matchup, you don't really care about digging through your deck too much. Because then, if you get to the end of your deck first, you get to the Deathwing Dragons, right? Like, this game is always going to come down to tempo. It's never going to come down to, like, full-on control unless you both are able to go with to deal with the tempo. Especially if you're, like, the one who's knocking. I want that location. There we go. Oh my god, I have 12 12s. Oh, I fucked up. I should have played this, if anything, because then I could have... Oh, wait. You know, actually, I can do this. Okay, technically, I screwed up a little bit here. There's a way to where I could have had a 6-6, a 12-12, and another 6-6. But regardless, this is still a good amount of board. Dad, do you think 2-bit is in a worse spot than Herald Rogue? I only care to play Rogue right now, and 2-bit is too slowed down. It's definitely slowed down. I don't know if it's in a worse spot than Herald Rogue. It just definitely feels like with the removal of Hunter, a lot of decks have a lot more time now, and Rogue really has to like navigate control matches more appropriately, right? Like you still have the double monkey win, for example, but Jade Guardians was a big hit to the deck for sure. All right, 3-mana Deathwing always feels good, right? Happy birthday, bro. Thank you for all you do for the community. Yo, Rave, thank you for that, for those kind thoughts, man. Here's to another, 5 years. Man, how long have I been making Hearthstone content, like, actively? It was pretty much, like, when COVID happened, so it's damn near been 6 years since I went full-time, quote-unquote. Hunter legit got removed? Nah, I mean, it did get removed. I mean, there's still Quest Hunter, right? And it's unironically a top-tier deck, so... As much as I don't like it existing, they at least have something, right? It's good that Hunters have something to play. But man, this is still frustrating. Aya Rogue is fun for whatever that's worth. Oh, dude, I plan on trying an Aya deck for sure. I saw a lot of people talking about Warlock, and I really like Warlock, so for just playing easy today, I decided to just queue this deck up. So I get to hit him for the 8 and then play this and bait him into doing something. Oh, we got the trade. But I mean, if I do this, then my 12-12 dies. I can just keep making really big minions.
Have a pretty big deal in here.
All right, he's got to use the Annihilation at this point, right? Or that. But then again, my 12-12 sticks past this. Oh man.
I'm a pretty big deal. in
Oh
here.
man.
My family, my rules.
God, I have. How does? 4 cards left versus 16 left. There's his annihilation.
My family, my rules.
My hand is full.
So choke all into Yosandre. Both of his annihilations are gone. His removal is effectively gone. No. You're supposed to do that. You were supposed to wait for me to do mine. Okay, wait. This is actually a problem. I have second annihilation. Dude, I keep getting Sinestra.
Separates dreams from madness.
Yo, BB! BB Shayu. Thank you for the kind words, man. Happy 40th birthday. Life begins now, Fred. Whoa, 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 YouTube. It ain't 40. It ain't 40. I'm not over the hill yet. I still got a whole decade before that. Hey, happy 50th birthday, Clark. Oh, thank you. Thank you, chat. Just keep increasing the age.
No fate.
Oh my god, I actually got a choke all turn. There's no way he could deal with this, right?
Praise our might.
Fuck it.
Road will inherit this world.
Impossible.
Double jackpot?
Impossible.
Alright, not the craziest outcomes. Yeah, cheers to my 69th birthday. Oh, wait, what?
Pretty big deal in here.
Wait, I thought he played both of them. Oh my.
Not enough cards.
The atlas is in here somewhere.
I'm going to be a real headache. I'm going to be a real headache.
What was the name of the previous song? How Soon Is Now by the Smiths. If you've watched Charmed at all as a I was about to say as a kid, but actually, I mean, I watched that show as a kid. If you watch the show Charmed, that used to be the track they used at the beginning, the theme song.
The essence is in here somewhere.
Can the ley line actually give me lethal?
You will harm no more my children.
No cards. I'll save the future. I will in the past.
All right, that should do it, right? That extra bit of healing from the Alexstrasza, like, actually kind of mattered. I could Arcanomicon discount, so that way actually, I already have Hellfire. I don't need to play Arcanomicon. Just point emergency surgery at their face. Dude, can you imagine how good this card would be if it could just be 5 mana, heal 12, and heal 12? Oh my god. It would just be like, yeah, it would be an insane aggro card. I mean, it would just be an insane DK card. You would just put it in every deck. Tempo DK.
Finally, the Atlas sees
Alright, double Norse Dormu. I just need like one minion to live. Does look like it's enough. Marinoggenfogger plus surgery? I mean, hey, let him cook. If I did have the Hellfire, I could random the Arcanomicon for a potential lethal. Remember what I said about Tempo King? Boosh. Alright, not bad at all. Yeah, Warlock is a fun deck where, like, for me in particular, I just love tapping and drawing cards. So if I decide to just turn off the brain and just draw cards, I can enjoy it. But, like, Warlock has just always been one of those classes where it's like, the more you think, the more you can, like, learn and you can, you know, get better at the game. I just love the skill ceiling that some of these Warlock decks have. You know, it's simple, gets you thinking a little bit, and every now and again you can, like, psych yourself out, you know, so. Oh, boy. All right. All right, so I have to, unfortunately, so YouTube chat, I'm not happy to share this. But I have to end the YouTube stream because we are about to start the drum part of the stream. And then whatever I decide to do afterwards is going to just, you know, be a thing of the moment. I cannot have the music be playing in the background. We're going to be playing along the songs on Spotify. And I am praying that the latency has been solved. So you guys are actually going to hear me play along instead of it being like, you know, like slightly behind. And I don't have audio spliced on YouTube. So I apologize, guys. I'm gonna have to end the YouTube stream, so go ahead and click the pinned comment. It already has a Twitch stream. You can just, you know, swing on by, and we're gonna play some music for like the next hour or so. I was originally thinking about wearing the outfit and like playing with the outfit, but I have to admit, this is very tight, and I want to have like a free wiggle room of motion, you know, so. How about I show you guys the really cool overlay that we did for this? Oh yeah, I gotta fix something real quick too, so that way we're not just getting a bunch of notifications throughout it. But here, this is what I've been working on, guys. This is what we've been working on. All right, 1 second. Yeah, definitely don't want an alert box. Save. There we go. So we just have this chat, quote unquote. which we don't need that there. We just need the background, so there we go. Yeah, check that out. Yes, okay, so do me a favor and spam some emotes for me. Spam some emotes for me, chat. So, like, in order for me to... I'm gonna obviously walk over here pretty soon. In fact, I am... Oh, wait, nope, wait, the camera is still right now. Let me refresh it. There we go. So now I should be able to... Yep, there we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. So do I just stay in the Hearthstone category? Let's see. I could just go to music, right? There we go. We'll just do music. There we go. Switch into the music category. All right, YouTube. I'm going to end the YouTube stream, so make sure to come on over, guys. Make sure to migrate. We'll see you guys tomorrow for a top 5 decks video. And I'll probably do another stream as well tomorrow. So, YouTube, thank you all for being here. Thank you for the birthday wishes. We'll see y'all guys later.